Time is the most expensive currency in the world. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose strength and build it again. But one thing you can never get back is time. Every single second that slips from your hand is gone forever. And the most painful truth? We don't even realize its value until it's too late. This is the story of a boy who learned the value of time the hard way. Arham was an ordinary teenager with an extraordinary problem: laziness. Whenever his mother told him to study, he replied, "Later, Ammi, I'll do it tomorrow." When his father asked him to help, he said, "Baba, I'm tired right now. Maybe later." And when his friends asked him about his goals, he confidently said, "There's still time. I'll think about it in the future." His days looked the same. Waking up late, wasting hours scrolling on his phone, playing games, and making excuses. At first, it felt fun. No pressure, no responsibility, just enjoyment. But slowly, reality began to show its face. While Arham was busy wasting time, his friends were moving forward. One of them, Bilal, was preparing for college entrance exams. Another, Hamza, was practicing sports daily. A third friend, Saad, had started learning digital skills online. Every week, Arham saw them achieving small wins, winning medals, getting good grades, building confidence. Meanwhile, he was stuck in the same routine: sleeping, eating, wasting, repeating. At first, he laughed at them, thinking, "Why are they working so hard? Life is long, there's no rush." But deep inside, he began to feel something, a sharp sting of insecurity. One afternoon, Arham's teacher, Mr. Hassan, noticed him sleeping during class again. Instead of scolding, he walked over, placed an empty glass jar on Arham's desk, and said, "Arham, do you know what this jar represents?" Arham shrugged lazily. "No, sir." Mr. Hassan continued, "Imagine this jar is your life. Every morning, Allah gives you 86,400 seconds. That's your 24 hours. You can choose to use them, or you can waste them. But one thing is certain. By midnight, they disappear. They don't carry over. They don't return. Once gone, they're gone forever." Then he leaned closer and whispered, "Now tell me, Arham, how much of your time have you already thrown away?" Those words hit Arham like a punch to the chest. For the first time in his life, he stayed quiet. That night, Arham lay awake in bed, staring at the ceiling. His teacher's words echoed in his head. "How much of your time have you thrown away?" He thought of the years he had wasted on games, endless scrolling, meaningless talks. He thought of the times his mother asked for help and he ignored her. He thought of his friends moving ahead while he stood still. And for the first time, Arham felt fear. Not fear of exams, not fear of failure, but fear of time slipping away. The next morning, something strange happened. For the first time in years, Arham woke up early. His body wanted to go back to sleep, but his heart whispered, "No more wasting, no more excuses." He opened his books, set a timer, and studied. At first, it was painful. His mind craved distraction. His fingers itched to grab his phone. But he reminded himself, "This victory is mine. I won't waste it on likes or comments. I will keep it for myself." Day by day, he built discipline. He started helping his parents without being asked. He planned his time and respected every hour. He cut down on distractions and built focus. It wasn't easy. There were days he failed, days he almost gave up. But every time he remembered the jar of seconds slipping away. Weeks turned into months. The boy who once wasted his days became the man who valued every second. His grades improved, his teachers noticed, his parents smiled with pride. One day, his father placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Son, I don't need to see your marks to know you're improving. I can see it in your eyes." And that single sentence gave Arham more happiness than 100 likes on social media ever could. Months later, the results came out. Arham, the boy who was once called lazy, had scored among the top students in his class. He even earned a scholarship that his hard-working friends admired. The same people who once mocked his laziness now came to him for advice. The same relatives who used to complain about him now proudly took his name. And Arham? He didn't brag, he didn't post, he didn't show off, because he knew true success doesn't need noise. It only needs time, discipline, and silence. So remember this: time doesn't wait. Time doesn't forgive. Time doesn't return. The question is not how much time you have. The real question is, how much of it will you waste before you realize its value? Because one day you will look back, and the only thing you'll regret is not the money you lost, not the people you lost, but the time you lost.